name is Popo Ngcungama. I'm a mommy, a wifey, and all things positivity. So if you are into that kind of content, then please do hit subscribe to my channel. And a special greetings to my cuties and my beauties who have already subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for all the love, all the support, all the comments. They truly go such a long way in my heart. So I really appreciate it. Anyway, so today we are in my entryway. I have wanted to film this video again for a while, as I have wanted to film most of the details in this house. But yeah, I think we'll just start outside on like my entryway outdoor area and come on in. Just remember that this house is not complete as yet. We've only been living here for almost 6 months, as my husband reminded me yesterday, which was kind of crazy. But so we haven't really just, you know, proper decorated everything exactly the way we want to. We're just taking our time with that. But I still would love to share this journey with you guys. So yeah, without further ado, cue the entryway tour. Into our property, they see this beautiful cladding stone, especially when they park in or when they walk in through the door. This is the first thing that they see. My husband and I were very specific about picking this. We obviously looked at a whole bunch of different options. We looked at real stone, we looked at bohoms, which are a common feature wall, but ultimately we felt like bohoms didn't do what we wanted to do, which is to create a little bit more of like a neutral vibe. The stones are very washed and they feel very weighted as well in comparison to the bohoms. So don't make the mistake. If you are interested in buying these, I'll put up 2 pictures here of the bohoms and the stones, which is what both my husband and I were looking into. Don't make the mistake of getting bohoms thinking it'll give you this effect. They are quite different. So there are 3 main shades of these. There's like a more gray looking one, more white looking ones, and then more brown and neutral looking ones, which are the ones that we went with. Honestly, still so obsessed. And our installer's name, Dixon, he's such a good guy as well. He's installed these so well, so neatly, so I'll put them down in the description box. But yeah guys, it's one of my favorite features in our entryway, to be honest. I don't know what isn't my favorite thing, just because I handpicked almost everything with my husband. So a lot of the things that I say are our favorite things, it's probably because they really are. So with our front door, we went with a Seligna, which we got from Leroy Merlin for about 2,009 at the time, and we simply sanded it down and gave it a teak finish. I did think about a whitewash finish, but with the stone and the white surrounding this entryway, you see a bit of the white on the paint here, which is still, again, Deluxe's timeless white. I thought that we needed something a bit deeper, and my husband ultimately chose teak as well. So yeah, we ended up going with teak. And then what we did at the front door is we actually did such a gorgeous 50-50 window and door situation. So right bang in the middle is where our window entryway kind of situation starts versus the door, instead of doing like a bigger door. And honestly, it helped us in the budget, but that's not really why we did it. We did it because we wanted a statement window moment, and we knew that we wanted proper window space to just kind of be on the entryway. But later on, it ended up helping us so much, because then we just had to spend 2,000 rand on a nice good door. What I do think of changing are my handles. I do want a little bit more of a modern handle, but these were the builder grade that the builder supplied for us. So later on, what I will do is I will change them to a little bit more modern aesthetic look and something a little bit more thoughtful. Well, come on in. this is my personal star of the show moment. We've got my dream entry steps. I love these so much. You know how I was speaking about how in my kitchen I always had that backsplash in my pins? I always had the staircase in my pins. There's no convincing me of anything different. Okay, I knew I wanted iron bars with wood, and that's just the vibe that I wanted for our entryway. And honestly, Bliss Arts and Designs did not disappoint. Thank you so much to them for giving us such a beautiful staircase at what I would think is a really affordable price. So the story with our staircase, ultimately we were gonna opt against it because we couldn't find a good fabricator that was also simultaneously affordable. Story of my life. I feel like I'll say that at every room because it's so difficult finding these really good fabricators that are also, you know, at a good price point. So we ended up asking our contractor to look at some quotes for us, and he ended up coming up with just really expensive quotes from local people that he knew. And I had given up. I had completely given up because I was like, wow, like there's no way I'm spending 60k, 90k, 40k on a staircase, you know, especially because our budget was roughly 28k. So I go on Facebook. I know, the demon. Almost everything on Facebook Marketplace is just a disappointment. But I go on Facebook and I look at the staircase, and I find a guy who's actually based right here in Beaufort Hill who fabricates staircase along with a whole bunch of other things. And I said, listen to me, I need to see the staircase. If you need the wood specifications for this color of wood or this type of wood, then it is a beechwood timber, which again, long lasting and durable. And then we just gave it like a nice clear varnish seal, or that's what the guys did. Right here we've got Fekisha, who is my girl. Okay, we have raised her so well that she has like a leaf? Yeah, she has like a leaf that's just finished kind of growing, and now obviously just needs to grow a bit bigger. But yeah, we got Fekishas during the December holidays. I haven't decided what to do on the wall over here, on the wall up the staircase, and we've also got a wall just facing us right here. I know that I do want to hang some art over there, but my husband and I, again, we're not going to rush into this because we want it to feel personal and special whenever we do look at the art pieces, and not just rushed and just to fill a space up, you know. Standing right by my entryway table, which is right under the staircase. I didn't want to put it too close to the door because I didn't want people who walked in to feel crowded. Also, our entryway moment is the staircase, so if anything, I would like wall art on there. I did want the entryway not to be filled with anything that causes traffic, and because the space widens here with the staircase, with the concrete staircase going down into the living room, then I thought that it would be perfect for the entryway table and the mirror to be here. Otherwise I would have had to do like a slim bench, and honestly we do have some entryway spaces just a little bit later on. I haven't really designed her perfectly as yet, or the way I'd want to. My husband and I again are still collecting a whole bunch of things. So for now it's just a combination of our books, some diffusers and candles, a vase, an old baby breath, and then this lovely concrete slab that I got from a lady who was going to come and chemicrete our floor. And we've got this basket that my sister-in-law bought for me, which again I love, I'm absolutely obsessed with. So yeah guys, so I decided to take a seat on my favorite area of the house. So as I sit here, above me we've actually got a beautiful light fixture. It's upon everyone who's walking in or walking down the steps, or just walking out of the entryway can really see it and have like a beautiful moment with this light fixture. We got it from Decor. Yeah, we got it from Decor, and then we got the bulbs from Build It. I did one more of like an amber kind of light bulb. So yeah, this was a good choice for us. It just warms up the entryway so nicely, and it plays so well with the timber and the siligna on the doors. and then obviously it plays perfectly well with the white which is surrounding the entire house. And then I wanted to speak about our entryway moment as well, which I feel like is such a significant choice that my husband and I made and that my husband designed. So we went with a double volume ceiling, and that basically means that because our house goes up to the double story level, that we extended the ceilings on the entryway, even though we don't need that amount of that space up here. But it was for feeling, it was for the energy and the vibe that we wanted to create for everyone who walks in here. We thought about it, and whenever we walk in here we just feel so free, and we just feel air just gushing through, and it's honestly just so serene, but also just very refreshing and freeing, you know? Like you're walking into a warm home, but also it feels open. Our house isn't a massive house, so this moment right here it gives the home such an intentional effect behind it. A funny story about the window is my husband and I, when designing it, didn't know it would be this big. We did not know it would be this big. Like obviously when you look at things on a model, and like, yeah, you've got measurements in mind and all of that, but when we saw it, we were like, my goodness, that is a big window. So yeah, we love it so much. And then up here, we've got my office area, which we won't get into today, but it's basically just a nice chunky landing where I get to have an office. So yeah, that's nice. Let's move on to my floors. So the floor situation was actually based on budget, purely on budget. We needed to reach a certain amount in building our home, so our contractor at the time suggested power floated floors, which looked really nice on pictures, but honestly we got played. Like it doesn't look as beautiful, or maybe it looks better when it's done right, but yeah, it doesn't look as beautiful in person. Yeah, it doesn't look as beautiful in person. We had lots of staining on our actual original power floated floors due to the brick and paint and everything else, because obviously our floors were power floated at foundation. So yeah, we had to just settle with accepting these floors for now, but we do have plans this year of adding wood on our floors. We want like a wooden look, and then the rest of the entryway we wanted to do it in like a checkered pattern tile. I'm looking at my husband because he's 50-50 on checkered pattern, but I'm obsessed with it. So we want to do an entry moment in some checkered pattern tile, and then the rest of the floor in wood. Would I say go for concrete floors? I would say go for Chemcrete and get a good person to install it for you. I have a number, and I could leave the number down below if you are the type of girl that is interested in the concrete look. But for us, even though I was very optimistic on it saving money for us, and I thought it would look perfect and it's just a matter of keeping it clean, it just doesn't give the effect we want. Like truly, it's just never as neat as tile or wood or, you know, any other flooring that people tend to use. Unless it's Chemcrete, okay? I've seen some very beautiful Chemcrete in like Airbnbs that I've been to and stuff like that. So I know there is a way to do it right, but I don't think I'm the right person to give advice on that, because I don't think we did it right, like hence we are planning to change it. But you know, it's not terrible. If I were to give it a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it a 6.5 out of 10, which is livable. You know, it's 65%. It's average to live around and to clean and to, you know, but I think that we can do better, and I think that wood might be better for us. But yeah, so my floors, not my biggest moment, not my favorite moments, to be honest. Like the concrete, I could change that. But you know what, I'm gonna go for the whole, what's it called, rustic look for now. You know, I'm gonna make it work, but I definitely do plan on changing them. Okay guys, so that was my entryway video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Honestly, the subscriptions thus far have meant so much to me. The fact that we're on our road to 600 subscribers, or we're on our road to 1,000 subscribers, is crazy. It's crazy. But yeah guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to love yourself. You know, always trying to extend positive energy through the screen, because really guys, without positive energy, what are we? You know what I mean? So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support, and I love you guys loads. Mwah.